Yo guys, today I have got a completely different video than usual. I have done one of these predictions before, but my team of the year one was kind of shit. I sort of rushed it a bit, but this one I've taken my time and I've predicted their ratings and stats. And I've got a full team of the season squad for the Premier League, the subs and the bench, and hope you agree with my opinion. If you don't agree with my opinion, make sure you put it in the comments on who would you replace, because I can't add everyone in because I can only have the subs on the bench. You can't have a reserve in the squad because EA just don't run it like that. They have a starting 11 and 7 subs. So here is my prediction. In goal, it's got to be either Petr Cech or Mignolet, but I decided to go with Petr Cech just because he's got the most clean sheets in the Premier League this season, and he's had the best defensive record as well, and he's conceded the least goals all season. So he's definitely likely to be in team of the season. So his stats are 90 diving, 88 handling, 76 kicking, 90 reflexes, 45 speed and 88 position. Just to remind you guys, these stats are all predicted, by the way. These are not final, so I made these myself. They can be completely different. He could be like an 87. We never know yet. But that's the goalkeeper. Let's move on to the defence. In right back, I'm going to go with Coleman. Just because he's been probably the best right back in the Premier League this season. He's got 6 goals this season and he's definitely shined very well. He was also upgraded from a silver to a gold because he scored 6 goals, and he's pretty much been whizzing down that wing for Everton, and definitely, in my eyes, it's been better than Baines this season. He's definitely an improved player, and I heard they got him for this little money, so yeah, he's definitely going to get in my team this season. For my centre back, I'm actually going to go with John Terry, which may surprise a lot of people, but again, the reason why I put John Terry in, just because Chelsea have got an amazing defensive record, and he's definitely improved, because last season I barely even saw him do anything. And yeah, he's still a good centre back, Chelsea's captain, he's definitely a legend. In future FIFAs, he will definitely get a legend card for sure. I promise you, he definitely would. The reason why I'm not adding Gary Cahill to my team of the season, because he's already in the team of the season. He's in the most consistent because he didn't have any informs, so he's in that team of the season instead. So John Terry from the Chelsea centre back is definitely going to be in my team of the season. To partner him, like next to him, yeah, MERTESACKER, the 2 most slowest defenders in the Premier League at centre back. But they are the slowest, but they've been definitely the best as well. MERTESACKER has definitely improved. He's been a brick wall for Arsenal at most times. And he's a brilliant defender with Koscielny, who is also a fantastic defender. They were both upgraded. But in my opinion, MERTESACKER's been better because of his defending and his heading. But the thing is, his lack of pace sort of like going to drop his price down. So I predict he might be about 50k. I don't see him going any higher than 50k just because of his pace, because 42 pace, come on, that's just awful. But anyway, the main thing about this card, he's got 94 defending, 87 heading as his main stats. Again, these are all predicted. Maybe I put his defending a bit too high actually. Yeah, I think I did put it a bit too high. Maybe 90 heading, or no, sorry, 90 defending and 87 heading. So yeah, MERTESACKER is definitely getting in. Left back was actually quite a tricky one, because a lot of people, like when I watched their team of the season predictions, a lot of people chose Baines. But no, I'm not going with Baines, I am going with Luke Shaw, because he's been definitely one of the young stars for England and in the Premier League. And he's probably going to be like David Alaba in the future, maybe just as good as him. He won't be a Dani Alves, no, I can't see him being Dani Alves, but he's definitely been very consistent. He's played a lot of games, he got an upgrade. And he could have gone in team of the season like the most consistent one, because he didn't get any informs, I don't think. Don't get me wrong, did he get any informs? I don't think he did. But I chose him to be a gold because he deserves to be a gold, because he's already 73 rated, upgraded from 70 I think. And yeah, various stats: 90 pace, 88 dribbling, 84 defending and 72 heading and 70 passing. The reason why I didn't choose Baines, because Baines was injured for quite a long time, so he did miss a lot of the season, Baines, and Ashley Cole doesn't even play that much. And Azpilicueta is in the different team this season, the most consistent, so who else would I choose? Luke Shaw. It's the only decision I can choose, so definitely Luke Shaw will be in there. For my midfield, just to let you know, my formation I'm using is 4-4-2. So it's not 4-3-3, 4-4-2. And on the right mid, I'm going to go with Raheem Sterling, just because he's been definitely an amazing player for Liverpool this season. And at the start of the season, I said he's shit. I absolutely said, I never liked Raheem Sterling at the start. I thought he was just overrated. But then I punched myself in the face and realised, why did I say that? Because he has definitely been one of the best players in the Premier League this season. Because he got 9 goals and 4 assists for a 19-year-old. Man, this guy reminds me of Neymar, but without the 5-star skills and maybe the finishing bit. But he's improved in his finishing. His dribbling's definitely been very decent. He's got decent pace and decent passing. So yeah, Raheem Sterling will definitely be in team this season. It's got to be him or David Silva, and I think David Silva should not be in team this season. I don't know why people have been saying David Silva should be in it. No, he shouldn't be in it, I don't think. So Raheem Sterling's definitely been in my right mid. And next to Raheem Sterling, it's quite an obvious one. Yeah, Yaya Touré. He's definitely been the best centre mid in the Premier League, literally like all season. And look at them stats. I predict those stats are going to happen with 88 shooting, 90 passing, 85 dribbling, 87 defending and 88 heading. Also with 80 pace. So I think this guy could be worth about 800k due to the market crash, or maybe 1 million coins. Because he's got 18 goals this season for a centre mid. That is fucking unbelievable. And he's got 5 assists because David Silva mainly pokes all of them. But again, he's definitely been one of the best centre mids in the world. So I'd probably rate him in Team of the Year next year. Next to him, I'm going to go with Adam Lallana. He was definitely just rose from absolute nowhere. I've never really seen him last season. But this season, he has definitely proved that he is one of the best players in the Premier League. He's got 9 goals and I think he's got 6 assists. Yeah, he has. And he's Southampton's captain and he's played every single game of the season so far. So he's definitely a consistent player, plays a lot, and definitely a good player for England in the World Cup. In my opinion, he's definitely going to go to the World Cup. I don't see why he wouldn't, because he's been an absolutely wonderful player. And in my opinion, he's underrated. He should be higher. And next on left mid is possibly an easy decision. He's like literally got similar stats to Cristiano Ronaldo at this time. It's Eden Hazard with 94 pace, 89 shooting, 88 passing and 95 dribbling. He has been definitely a sick player for Chelsea. He's definitely been their most important. Maybe without him, Chelsea will be probably nowhere, I don't think. So he's got 14 goals and 7 assists, which is quite decent for left mid. Because last season he was okay. But this season he finally found his form and he's definitely one of the best left mids in the world and definitely one of the best youngsters in Europe alongside Julian Draxler. And for the striker, it's quite an obvious one, Luis Suarez. Definitely been a big part of Liverpool's season this year. He has got 30 goals and 12 assists. He's got the most goals in the Premier League and the most assists in the Premier League. So he's top on both of them. So he's definitely the best player in the Premier League this season. Definitely better than Van Persie. And I'm a Man United fan. Yeah, he's definitely better than Van Persie. And he's set to rip England apart in the World Cup this year, I think. So yeah, the stats I gave him is a 94 rated card, which is about right, with 87 pace, 94 shooting, which is probably about right, 84 passing due to his 12 assists, 94 dribbling, and 83 defending. Them stats seem realistic. Maybe it might be a little bit different, but I don't see them any lower or higher than that, in my opinion. And obviously his striker partner, the SAS Daniel Sturridge, an 88 rated player with 94 pace, 86 shooting and 88 dribbling and 79 heading. I can see this card going for quite a lot of money, maybe about 500k, with him and Suarez up front, good chemistry, SAS. And he's definitely been one of the best players in the league with 20 goals in 25 games and 7 assists for a striker, which is definitely good. I think Suarez and Sturridge beat Man City's scoring record this season because Man City kept scoring at home, and like them two, I think they beat it. I'm not too sure, or maybe the whole Liverpool squad beat it. I can't actually remember, but them two will definitely be up front. I don't know a striker who can beat them. Maybe AGÜERO, but he's been a bit injured. I'll go to AGÜERO in a minute because he's also on the bench, just to let you know. For the bench, I'm going with quite a surprise, David Marshall. If you don't watch Premier League in real life, this keeper has the most saves in the Premier League. I think he's got over 140 saves in the entire Premier League, which is crazy. And he was a silver, but I upgraded him to a gold because he's definitely been a big part on Cardiff's survival if they are going to survive. It's not the end of the season yet. There's 3 more games remaining, and he's definitely been one of the best keepers in the Premier League this season. Probably the most underrated goalkeeper from Scotland. And yeah, he definitely deserves to be in Team of the Season as a 77 rated player. Next, I'm going to go with Martin Skrtel. When I watched like Team of the Season predictions on YouTube, a lot of people didn't add Martin Skrtel, but he's got like 7 or 8 Premier League goals this season, and he's definitely been quite good in defensive as well. For the stats, I upgraded his shooting by 20. Yeah, I upgraded shooting by 20 only because he's got 7 goals this season and higher heading and defending. So yeah, he's definitely been a world-class centre-back, but I didn't think he would be able to beat Mertesacker and Terry due to their good defending. The reason why I add Martin Skrtel is because he's been decent at defending during the end of the season. He got 7 goals in the Premier League this season, the most like out of every centre-back in the league, with like 58 shooting. So yeah, he's definitely going to be on my list. Next, I'm going to go with Koscielny. The reason why I didn't put him in instead of Mertesacker because Koscielny was injured for a while, so he missed quite a bit this season. And he's had like a winter upgrade, so we went from 81 to 83. And yeah, he deserved a Team of the Season because of his defending this season. He's definitely been a brick wall with Mertesacker. Definitely deserves a Team of the Season. And yeah, he's been a big part of Arsenal's title challenge, but towards the end they sort of blew it a bit. But definitely a good centre-back. Next, I'm going to go with Aaron Ramsey. Yeah, he did get injured on Boxing Day and only returned in April. But at the start of the season, he kept scoring loads of goals. And apparently people get saying he's better than Bale, but obviously not. But yeah, he's definitely been a world-class player at the start of the season with like his dribbling, his like Zidane skills, which is quite crazy. And when he came back from injury, he scored like his first start straight away. So yeah, he definitely deserves to be in Team of the Season. With 78 pace, 85 shooting, 87 passing, 90 dribbling. Pretty decent for a Welshman with Gareth Bale. So he definitely can be in a Welsh team with Gareth Bale as well. And yeah, definitely a world-class player. And he's young as well, so he's only going to get better. Next on my list is actually Jay Rodriguez. Normally I get Jay and James mixed up because the James Rodriguez plays for Monaco and Colombia. I always get them mixed up, but I prefer Jay Rodriguez. He's definitely been a star this season. He's got 15 goals and 3 assists. And before he got injured, he played every single game of the season, which is really sick. Unfortunately, he's out of the World Cup, which is really gutting because he's like torn his ligament against Man City, which looks very painful. And he's going to be out for 6 months. And unfortunately, that means he misses the World Cup. In my opinion, he would have definitely gone because I don't think Welbeck's even good at all. And I'm a Man United fan. He just doesn't score. And he's definitely better than Welbeck. And I'm so gutted that he got injured because he definitely would have been a good star for England in the World Cup. And only wish him well for his injury. And since he got 15 goals from a left mid, he played left mid and a striker most of the season. Like, he kept switching. Definitely Team of the Season for me. Next on my list is Ross Barkley. I might get a lot of like hate for this. I was thinking about putting Ross Barkley or Christian Eriksen in, but I thought Ross Barkley just because he's been good pretty much all the season. Christian Eriksen only started playing good towards the end of the season, so I think Ross Barkley should be in it. He's only got 5 goals, but he's got no assists at all this season, so he's definitely scored wonderful goals. He's definitely been a big part in Everton's top 4 battle with 84 pace, 78 shooting, 81 passing, 88 dribbling. That's his probably main stats. So yeah, he's definitely been a good player, and I can definitely see him at the World Cup. I don't think he's overrated. I think he's just average. I don't see him becoming the best player in the world. I can see him maybe becoming as good as Toni Kroos. That's about it. I don't see him ever getting past 83 or 84 rated. And yeah, he's like a star pretty much. And finally, I mentioned him before when I was talking about Suárez, Sergio Aguero. The reason why he's not in the starting 11 for me because he did get injured and only played 20 games this season. So, and the SAS is definitely going to be the main people in the Team of the Season in the Premier League this season. But Sergio Aguero's got 15 goals and 6 assists before he kept injuring his hamstring like constantly, like 3 times in a row. But again, he's a world-class player, definitely good for the World Cup. with Messi as well, with 93 pace, 90 shooting, 94 dribbling, and 78 heading, 77 passing. Definitely going to go for a lot of money. I'll probably say over 1 million coins, since his inform went for over 1 million coins. So, but his price might go down towards the end of the team of the season. I don't know. But he's definitely going to be in it. But in my opinion, he doesn't make the starting 11 because of the SAS are definitely better than him. But he definitely deserves to be in the team of the season, but on the bench for me. So that is my team. If you got any improvements I can do, make sure you name me the player and tell me who I should replace him for. Because I was thinking about putting players like David Silva, Oscar, William, Christian Eriksen, but I just don't have enough space. I can't add them all in. So, like, example, if you want me to add David Silva in it, what player should I replace? Put that in the comment section below. Please subscribe for more. I might do a Bundesliga or La Liga, but I don't really watch them leagues that much. So, I will try my best to predict that. And that's the end of the video. Please subscribe for more of these type of videos, and peace out.